Imagine a world where the fastest mode of transportation was a horse-drawn carriage, and the idea of traveling at the speed of sound was pure science fiction. Now, fast forward to sleek bullet trains that can zip across continents in a matter of hours. How did we go from wooden tracks to magnetic levitation? Join us as we journey through the fascinating evolution of the train, from its humble beginnings to the future of rail travel. The story of the train begins with an unlikely hero, George Stephenson, often called the father of railways. Born in 1781 in Wylam, England, Stephenson had humble beginnings. With limited formal education, he was largely self-taught, working as a young engineer in a coal mine. It was there that he developed his first locomotive, the Blucher, in 1814. Though not a commercial success, it was a significant milestone that paved the way for more groundbreaking work. But Stephenson's true legacy came with the Rocket in 1829. This locomotive was a game-changer, winning the famous Rainhill trials and setting the stage for the widespread use of steam-powered trains. His vision was revolutionary, not just for its speed, but for its ability to transform industries and societies. Railways would soon connect cities, boost trade, and provide a faster, more efficient way to transport people and goods. Stephenson's personal story is as compelling as his invention. Despite facing numerous setbacks, including financial struggles and skepticism from the public, his determination led him to create the technology that would forever change the world. His work didn't just advance engineering, it altered the course of history, making the train an essential part of modern life. The development of the train, from its early inception to the high-speed marvels we see today, is a story of constant innovation, driven by both necessity and creativity. The timeline of train evolution is marked by several key milestones, each building on the last, creating a framework for modern rail travel. 1814, the first steam locomotive. George Stephenson's first significant contribution to rail transport came in 1814 when he built the Blucher, a steam locomotive designed to pull coal wagons along a short track. While it was not a commercial success, it marked the beginning of a new era. The Blucher was notable for its use of steam to power movement, which was a significant departure from horse-drawn carts that had dominated transport for centuries. This invention proved that steam could be harnessed for transportation, a concept that would lead to further experimentation and development. 1825, the Stockton and Darlington Railway. The first major success came in 1825, when Stephenson's Locomotion No. 1 became the first steam locomotive to pull a passenger train on a public railway, the Stockton and Darlington Railway. This was a breakthrough in the railway industry, demonstrating that steam-powered trains could carry passengers in addition to cargo. This marked the start of public rail travel, creating a precedent for future railway systems. The success of the Stockton and Darlington Railway was pivotal in convincing others of the viability of steam-powered trains, and it led to the rapid expansion of rail systems across Britain and beyond.
In 1829, the Rainhill trials and the Rocket. In 1829, a landmark event in railway history occurred, the Rainhill trials. This competition was held to determine which locomotive would become the standard for the Liverpool and Manchester Railway, one of the first long-distance railways. The trials were a major turning point, and it was here that Stephenson's The Rocket made its mark. The Rocket was faster, more reliable, and more efficient than any previous locomotive, reaching speeds of 58 kilometers per hour or 36 miles per hour and winning the competition. Its design innovations, such as a multi-tube boiler, which made it more efficient, and its improved stability, set the stage for modern locomotives. The Rocket proved that steam-powered trains were not just a novelty, but a practical and essential transportation method for the future. 1830, the opening of the Liverpool and Manchester Railway. Following the success of the Rocket, the Liverpool and Manchester Railway opened in 1830, becoming the world's first fully operational railway to rely exclusively on steam locomotives. The railway was a major success, dramatically reducing travel time between the two cities and providing a model for future rail systems worldwide. It demonstrated that railways could provide a reliable and efficient way to move both goods and people over long distances, and it was soon emulated by other countries around the world. Mid-1800s, expansion of rail networks. As railways proved their success, the mid-1800s saw the rapid expansion of railway systems, particularly across Europe and North America. The expansion of rail lines allowed for faster transportation of goods, which fueled industrial growth and enabled more efficient trade. It also brought people closer together, contributing to urbanization and the development of new cities. In the United States, the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad in 1869 connected the East and West coasts, opening up new frontiers and further solidifying the importance of rail transport in the national economy.
Late 1800s, the shift from steam to electric and diesel power. As rail networks expanded, engineers began to explore ways to improve the efficiency and power of locomotives. The late 1800s saw the introduction of electric trains in Europe, and by the early 20th century, electric-powered trains were becoming more common in urban areas, especially in places like London and New York. Meanwhile, diesel locomotives were introduced, offering greater flexibility than steam-powered engines. Diesel engines were more fuel-efficient, required less maintenance, and could operate on tracks without the need for electrification. These innovations marked the beginning of the decline of steam power in favor of more modern, versatile engine types. 20th century, high-speed rail and technological advancements. The 20th century brought some of the most dramatic advancements in rail transport. The introduction of high-speed trains revolutionized the concept of travel. In 1964, Japan introduced the Shinkansen, the world's first bullet train. It was capable of reaching speeds of over 200 kilometers per hour, or 124 miles per hour, reducing travel time between Tokyo and Osaka by more than half. The success of the Shinkansen inspired other countries, including France and Germany, to develop their own high-speed rail networks. France's TGV, or Train à Grande Vitesse, and Germany's ICE trains became icons of modern transportation, providing fast, comfortable travel across Europe. 21st century, Maglev and sustainable technologies. Today, the focus of rail transport innovation is on sustainability and speed. One of the most significant recent developments is the advent of magnetic levitation, Maglev trains. Unlike traditional trains that rely on friction between wheels and tracks, Maglev trains use magnetic fields to float above the tracks, allowing for smoother, faster travel. The Shanghai Maglev, which opened in 2004, is one of the world's fastest trains, reaching speeds of over 400 kilometers per hour or 249 miles per hour. Meanwhile, the global focus on reducing carbon emissions has led to the development of eco-friendly trains, such as those powered by hydrogen fuel cells or solar energy. These innovations promise a greener future for rail travel, combining speed with sustainability. The development of the train over the past 2 centuries is a fascinating journey of technological advancement. From the humble beginnings of the steam-powered locomotive to the sleek, high-speed maglev trains of today, each milestone in the train's evolution has paved the way for the next leap forward. With continued advancements in technology, it's clear that the future of rail transport will be even faster, more efficient, and more sustainable than ever before. The evolution of the train is filled with surprising elements and turning points that often go overlooked. One of the earliest surprises came from Richard Trevithick, a Welsh engineer, who in 1804 introduced the first steam locomotive to run on a railway. the penny Doran. While it didn't achieve commercial success, it demonstrated the potential of steam-powered locomotion and inspired further developments. Trevithick's locomotive, though not as refined as Stephenson's later designs, was an essential early step in proving that steam could move more than just stationary machines. Another surprising moment in railway history came with the famous Rainhill Trials in 1829. While most people expected a traditional locomotive design to win, it was George Stephenson's Rocket that stole the show. The Rocket was revolutionary not only for its speed, but for its design innovations, such as its multi-tube boiler, which made it more efficient. This was a significant turning point in locomotive technology and cemented the steam engine as the future of transportation. The construction of the Transcontinental Railroad in 1869 also stands as a pivotal moment. It connected the eastern U.S. to the West Coast, transforming the country's economy, landscape, and social structure. It was more than just an engineering feat. It symbolized the nation's expansion and industrial progress, shifting how people perceived the potential of rail travel forever. The train has undergone significant transformations over the years, and its evolution continues to this day. Today, high-speed trains like the Shinkansen in Japan, the TGV in France, and the ICE in Germany represent the pinnacle of modern rail transport. These trains, capable of reaching speeds over 300 kilometers per hour, 186 miles per hour, have changed the way we travel, offering a fast and efficient alternative to planes and cars. The Shinkansen, for example, revolutionized travel in Japan when it first began operating in 1964. Drastically reducing the travel time between Tokyo and Osaka. It set the standard for high-speed rail worldwide, demonstrating that trains could be a competitive choice for long-distance travel. In recent years, the focus has shifted towards sustainability and energy efficiency. Countries are investing in trains powered by alternative energy sources, like hydrogen and solar power, to reduce carbon emissions. The advent of Maglev, magnetic levitation, technology is another exciting development. Maglev trains, like the Shanghai Maglev, float above the tracks, eliminating friction and allowing for faster speeds and smoother rides. With speeds exceeding 400 kilometers per hour, 249 miles per hour, Maglev trains represent the future of rail transport, offering a glimpse of a world where trains could reach even higher speeds with minimal environmental impact. Looking ahead, the integration of AI, automation, and eco-friendly innovations promises to shape the next phase of rail travel, making it faster, greener, and more accessible. The evolution of the train has been nothing short of remarkable, transforming from a simple steam-powered engine to high-speed, eco-friendly marvels. The journey from George Stephenson's Rocket to today's Maglev trains showcases human ingenuity and the endless pursuit of innovation. As we look to the future, the potential for even faster, more sustainable rail systems is exciting. Will we see trains that can travel at the speed of sound? Could AI and automation take the driver's seat, allowing for smarter, more efficient journeys? These are questions that will continue to shape the future of rail transport. The history of the train isn't just a story of technology. It's a testament to how transportation can change the way we live, work, and connect with one another. With each new advancement, trains have brought us closer to a world where travel is faster, greener, and more connected than ever before. What will the next chapter look like? What do you think the future holds for rail transport? Will we see trains capable of reaching unprecedented speeds, or will eco-friendly technologies redefine the way we travel? The evolution of the train is far from over, and your thoughts could shape the next chapter. Drop your ideas in the comments. Which era of rail technology fascinates you the most? Which advancements would you like to learn about in future videos? Don't forget to share this journey with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more exciting deep dives into the history of transportation. Stay tuned for what's next.